Alright, everybody, welcome back to Zelda Bomb Squad. As always, I am your man, Crazy Mom. I got a good one for you today, and all hail King Frost, the Harvest King, baby! And the Harvest King wishes you all a very happy Thanksgiving. Even though I know it's not Thanksgiving in real life, it is in the game, so I'm saying it. Ha-ha. Now, so, obviously, whoops. Pick up my crying little prince. Yeah, there you go. So, best way to start off for Thanksgiving. Take a big rancid shit. I'm sorry, dude, that tickled me a little bit. Oh, man, so, okay, oh, by the way, she created the eggs, so you gotta get a fish for your dog. Alright, that's fine. So yeah, my first day in Colorado. Now, this is a story I've been waiting to tell Harvest Moon, or on Harvest Moon for some time now. So, here we go. Whoops. So, my first day in Colorado. So, you know, obviously Andre's like, hey, let me know when you're close. I'm like, alright, I will. So I do. And I let him know when I'm here. And let me just tell you something right now. When I saw the condos that I was going to be living in, it was like, that's where I'm going to be living? Like, holy shit! Look, this is nice! Wow, I love it. I am home. So, I don't know where to park. Andre meets me outside and shows me everything. So, oh, I was about to say, please, God, don't tell me I'm about to assault my cows. Because that's not what I want to do. I was gonna milk them all first because, like, my God, my cows are great. Eventually, they all will give me gold milk. Like, that's the thing that's gonna happen. Because I am going to continue this. I will do it. Maybe I'll record it? I don't. Probably not. Or either that, or I'll figure out a way to record it, because I would like to continue recording it. This way, you guys I can be like, hey, so, like, I'll just, like, fast forward through the bullshit or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So, we just gotta get there first. Alright, so whoever that last one is not getting, yeah, that's what I thought. So, it was you, huh? There we go, Chad. Being a pain in the ass. So, Andre meets me outside, and he shows me where to park, and I'm leaving my shit in my car. I'm not moving anything right now. I'm done driving. I cannot stress how happy I am to not be driving right now. He laughed at that. So, we get into the condo, and his girlfriend at the time is there. I meet her. She, very nice. And, I don't even sit down. I don't even, like, unpack. I don't get situated or nothing. I just get in there, and Andre offers me a freshly packed bowl, because, again, marijuana is legal in Colorado. He hands me a freshly packed bowl and says, welcome to Colorado. And here's the thing. Now, I'm firmly being introduced to life in Colorado. So now it's like, oh, weed is legal here. This is what I've always wanted. Now I got it. Now it's like, okay, time to truly embrace that shit. So, Mama didn't raise no bitch. And I know that my mom would want me to, you know, obviously be responsible, but obviously have fun. And what a way to celebrate. So, yeah, Mama didn't raise no bitch. So I took that bowl and I hit it hard as hell. And then I sit on the couch. And his girlfriend at the time is smoking a blunt. For those that don't know what a blunt is it's a tobacco leaf. It's a long tobacco leaf that is filled with marijuana. There you go. So, she offers me that. Mama didn't raise no bitch. I hit it hard as I can. And then, ooh, what a day. So, yeah, we're gonna go. It is what it is. So, and as soon as I hand her back the blunt, Andre offers me the bowl again. And I'm like, Mama didn't raise no bitch, but like, it's starting to hit me. Like, maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to. So I did. And then after I give him back the bowl, she offers me the blunt again. And it's like, oh my God. This guy's trying to kill me. I appreciate it though. So, again, Mama didn't raise no bitch. I hit it as hard as I could. And then I sit down on the couch because I'm nice and toasted now. And that's when Andre just looks at me and goes, I wouldn't get too comfortable if I were you. Now, here's the thing. I know why. I'm not stupid. I'm just choosing to, for a moment, suspend disbelief and want to be blissful and arrogant in a way and be like, why can I not get comfortable? I know why, but I'm going to act like I don't. And he goes, because we got that, the 4th of July barbecue at the farmhouse. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. So that's exactly it. Fuck my life. Like, trust me, I have learned that I can smoke enough and still be socially acceptable in society. So, at this stage in the game, no. I am not socially acceptable by society standards. No, I need to stay home. Like, I need to not interact with anybody. I need to find my bed, and I need to become very acquainted with it by taking a nap. So, but does that happen? Nah. He just goes, yeah, I wouldn't get too comfortable because we're going to the farmhouse. So, like, alright, that's fine, but I'm not driving. And it's not just because I'm now baked out of my mind. Obviously, I am responsible. I'm not going to drive under those influences. But I'm just like, yeah, besides that obvious fact, I'm not driving because I just finished a 2,000-mile drive. Like, I'm not driving for, like, at least a day. And they all laughed at this, so they're like, yeah, no, it's cool, don't worry about it, man. I got you, I'll drive. So, we go. We go to a gas station, and I am just floored by the scenery. I'm stoned beyond belief. It's the highest I've ever been in my entire life. Or, no. This is not the highest I've ever been. This is easily the second highest. But for a much different reason. It's not because of the amount that I smoked. There's a lot of factors going into this, which we'll get into. So I'm just taking everything back, and then, you know, we pass the cattle guard in the ground, and Andre goes, yeah, from this point forward, this is what we own. And I'm just like, yeah, that's dope. I'm not listening because I'm in my own world. And we get to the farm, and we meet everybody. Like, I meet all of my new coworkers. I meet my new boss. And I'm like, I shouldn't be here. Like, I think I can handle myself. I think I'll be alright. But then, like, you know, I have never been one to be able to accurately and safely mix tobacco with marijuana. I've never been able to do it. Like, I've always barfed. I don't know why. And, like, there might be 1 or 2 fluke moments where I'll be able to do both and not throw up. But, like, the majority of the time, if I mix the two, I'm gonna barf. So, at the time, I was smoking cigarettes rather heavily. Now I don't. I don't even vape anymore. My vape box, I dropped it at work too many times. It started shorting out and started giving me crap. And I just said, alright, screw it. I'm not going to dish out like another $80 to get this thing fixed. So it's like, nope, I'm just going to stop altogether. So I don't smoke any tobacco at all. It is strictly cannabis at this point, which I'm fine with. We're not talking to people for Thanksgiving, are we? We're going to the mines, aren't we? Oh, yeah. So, I'm smoking cigarettes. Everyone else that is there smoking cigarettes, they're smoking cigarettes. So I'm like, I'm gonna smoke some cigarettes too. So I smoke my cigarettes. And then it happens. Everybody starts off, like, pulling out bowls. Pulling out joints. Pulling out blunts. And it's like, oh, God. Oh, no. Here we go. So, every time, I meet everybody. And here's the thing. The majority of the people on this farm are from the Illinois area, just like myself. So it's really cool. Whoops. Excuse you. Does that mean it's nearby? The fact that I could... Nah. I don't care about that. So I'll either take those medals, a power berry, or a fucking hole in the ground. So like I said, I'm hitting everything that's offered to me because it's like, why not? Mama didn't raise no bitch. So that comes back to bite me so hard. So I'm hitting everything that's offered to me. I'm having a really good time. And then all of a sudden things get really hazy. Things get really fuzzy. Shit starts spinning. I'm not feeling good. I'm going to vomit. So I lean into Andre really quietly and very carefully as to allow no one else to hear what I'm about to say. It's just like, dude, I feel like I'm about to throw up. Where's the nearest bathroom? And as he's telling me where it's at, I feel like this urge coming up. It's like, nope, I'm not going to make it. So, like, I run off to get away from to get away from everybody else. Because I don't want to barf in front of everyone. So I move to the side. And, like, there's this implement for a tractor right nearby. And I hide behind it. I get down to the ground, and I feel like I'm going to barf, but I just cough. I dry heave. It's not happening. I'm not going to throw up. Which is fine. So, I'm going to laugh. It's like right here. Nope. Okay. So, I dry heave, nothing's coming, so I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna go back and join everybody. So, I join everybody, and they're like, did it all come out okay? I'm like, yeah, false alarm, I'm good though. And then, as I'm like, so, where's, Andre's telling me, hey, oh, I'm about to fall over, aren't I? Yep. So, that's fine, it is what it is. It's only 5 o'clock, though. No, it's not, it's 5:30. It's 4:30! Whoops. So, yes?
Hello, Frost.
What up?
You forgot something.
I forgot. Oh, thank you.
Just in case you were looking for something, looking for it.
Oh, no, appreciate that. What? Yeah. Yep, Frost is coming back. Andre saw it. So, like, as he's like, hey, let's get you, like, in the house, let's get you laying down on a couch or something, I feel like I'm gonna barf again. So, it's like, alright, so I'm gonna go back to where I just was. Only this time, I fell over. Because I spit a little bit. But I didn't barf, though, but I spit. And like, I fell over, and I guess I hit my head on the implement. I guess it's called a shredder. And, I didn't knock myself out on this thing, but I definitely knocked myself silly. I guess I lost, like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes or so. And, somebody comes and checks on me, I'm just like, okay, I'm fine. So, I sit back down, and I'm conversating with everybody, and I'm just like, hey, Andre, I hate to ask, I hate to bitch out, but can I go lay down in the backseat of your car? Like, I'm not exactly feeling the greatest. And he's like, yeah, sure, don't worry about it, dude. Car's unlocked. So I go lay down in the backseat of his car. I'm down there. I'm back there for like a half hour. And as I'm laying there, I'm not sleeping. I'm conscious, but I feel like I'm resting. So as I'm resting in the backseat of his car, I hear people talking. Ozzy, bad dog, pissing on my baby's bed. I hear people talking. And, like, they're saying things, and, like, because I hear, oh, he's been back there for a while. Are you sure he's okay? Should somebody go check on him? And I'm like, oh, this is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I needed. I needed my new coworkers, my new people to be fucking worried about me. This is exactly what I need. So, then the unthinkable happens. The amazing happens. They start making excuses for me. Like, I hear one person in particular goes, wait a minute, didn't he just finish like a 20-hour drive? Or 29-hour drive or something like that? Like, it was 29 hours and it was 2,000 miles. He goes, yeah, somebody goes, didn't he just finish like a 29-hour drive? It's like, yeah. Oh, well, no wonder why he's so tired and exhausted back there. Good Lord. And I'm like, okay, I like this. That sounds good. And then I hear somebody else go, oh, wait a minute, he came from where? Wait, he came from North Carolina? Dude, that's below sea level. We are above sea level. Dude, he's, like, altitude poisoning is a thing. No wonder why he's, like, fucking losing his shit over there. And I'm like, okay, yeah, dope, I like these guys. They're making excuses for me. And then, I'm pretty sure it was my manager, Boo. I'm pretty sure it was him that goes, oh, wait a minute, you guys let him smoke how much weed? No wonder why he's passed out. So once that was said and all of the other, you know, excuses were given to me, it was like, I like these guys already. I'm so happy now. I love it. And, you know, I feel as though I can rejoin everybody. I'm like, fuck this. Like, I'm good to go. I'm going to go join everybody. You know, I'm not going to be this guy. You know, they like me enough to, you know, make these excuses for me. Like, it's time for them to meet me. Like, that's what's going to happen. So, I sit up, Undertaker style. Like, in the backseat of Andre's car, I'm laying on my back, and I sit up just like The Undertaker does. And then I hear somebody go, oh, he's alive. And I'm like, damn right I'm alive. And now you guys are about to meet me. Only that didn't happen. Because I got out of the passenger side of Andre's car, and everybody else from where they're sitting is would be located on the driver's side of Andre's car. So I got out of the back seat of the passenger side on Andre's car, away from everybody else's line of sight. So I stand up, I close the door, and just right before I take my first step, I realize, oh shit, I have gotten up way too fast. And I drop to my knees, and in the parking lot, makeshift parking lot / driveway of the farmhouse that we have, there are rocks on the ground. So I'm just like, well, I guess this is where I'm gonna lay down and go to sleep and take a nap. So I lay down onto the rocks. Remember, I have a head injury still, but I lay down on the rocks, and I'm down there for about a good 5 minutes, and then I'm guessing everybody else was just like, well, we saw him sit up, we saw him get out of the car. But we didn't see him walk away from the car, so something must have gone horribly wrong in betwixt those times. So Andre gets up and comes and walks over and sees me laying on the ground. He goes, hey dude, let's get you up. Let's get you on your feet. Let's get you inside and on the couch. I'm like, fantastic idea. So I get up on my own free will, on my own accord. I stand up, and that was the wrong thing, because that's when I found out that my legs were made of Jell-O. And they buckled, and I dropped. And on my way down, like, my mouth, how I didn't mess any of my teeth up is an act of God. Like, how I didn't chip anything, how I didn't break anything, how I didn't knock anything loose, I don't know. An act of, like I said, God himself. Because my mouth bounces off of his back window, and I drop like a ton of bricks to the ground. So he goes and gets somebody else, somebody that actually might be on my channel later today, for a little bit, who's a collector of vintage games, so I'm really excited to hopefully get him on the channel. He and Andre come pick me up, and they take me into the house, and then, as they get me onto the couch, like, immediately, I knew exactly where the bathroom was. So apparently when Andre was telling me where the bathroom was, you know, right before I was starting to lose my mind, I guess I retained some of that knowledge, because without anybody explaining it, like, I ran straight to the bathroom and just lost everything I had in me, which at that point was only tobacco, marijuana, and Dr. Pepper. So, like, I had not eaten anything. I mean, I had, like, something for breakfast, like, that morning, but it was like a gas station thing, so it was like, oh yeah, that wasn't much to fill me up on. So, like, it was just the fact that I didn't have anything in me. Literally all I threw up was, like I said, Dr. Pepper, water, nicotine, and marijuana. That was it. That was it. It was all that was in my system. So, like, I got back onto the couch. I'm feeling loads better. And I'm laying there, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to go join everybody. I'm not going to be this guy anymore. So I go out. I rejoin everybody. They're all like, hey, welcome back. You feeling better? I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling great. And then that's when Andre looks at me and goes, yeah, dude, you know, I think we messed up a little bit. Probably should have let you rest a little bit before introducing you to everything. So tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you home so you can get some rest. And here's the thing, like, from North Carolina where I was sleeping on a bunk bed. I was sleeping on the bottom bunk of a bunk bed, and now I'm sleeping on a king-size bed. So it's like, now I've seriously upgraded, and I love it, and I'm enjoying myself, and now it's just like, yeah, I am fucking, he took me home, and, you know, apparently me and my manager, Boo, apparently, like, we got there on the same exact, hey, Frosty, I'm looking for a rare metal, but I haven't had any luck. Funny you should mention that, dickweed. I am looking for the tunnel to get me to the next level, but I can't seem to find that damn thing. So, like, Boo and I got here on the first day, or got here on the same day, and he was able to obviously conduct himself with a little bit more, what's the word? Presence? Responsibility? Yeah, that might be it. So, like, I'm embarrassed beyond belief about how I acted on my first day in Colorado. Like, I was embarrassed. Like, my first day, because that was a Saturday, Sunday I recuperated, and Monday I started work. Like, exactly how I wanted to. I wanted to have a few days where I wasn't doing anything so I could, you know, acclimate myself, and at least a little bit, and then start working. So that's exactly how it went. And my first day on the job that Monday, like, I looked at everybody that I was working with, and I'm like, hey, so yeah, about Saturday, I am so sorry. And everybody was, like, super cool about it. They're understanding. They're cool with it. They're like, don't worry about it. Don't be embarrassed. Like, you should be really proud of that. And I'm like, why would I be proud? Like, that was not the proudest moment. Like, that's not how I wanted you guys to meet me. And then Boo was just like, yeah, dude, but you showed that you fucking party. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I did. I proved that I can hang. I can party. And yeah, except I don't drink anymore. So it was a good experience. And like I said, Andre took me to a vape place because he vapes, and took me to get my, you know, when I did vape, to get me started and with my own shit. And like, that was not long after my first day here. So the guy working there was just like, oh, North Carolina driver's license. Don't see too many of those. I'm like, yeah, just moved here. And yeah, get used to seeing me and all that jazz. And he's, how you liking the area? And I'm like, well, I'm loving the area and I'm loving the people, but my first day here wasn't exactly the greatest. And he goes, well, what do you mean? And at the time, God, why am I not getting these burgers? They're annoying. They're annoying me, and I don't like it. It's supposed to be a positive experience for me, and it's not ending that way. Damn it. So obviously, you know, I told the clerk that was working at the vape store, I told him about my first day here, and the dude was laughing. So, yeah, I told a few more people about it. They're laughing, and I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna own it. And of course, that's when Boo was just like, dude, no, own that shit. Like, you showed you can party. Like, you can hang. Like, you're fun. Like, we saw that, and we didn't, like, look at you as a liability or a nuisance. We looked at you and saw a fun fucking dude that knows how to cut back and have a good time, and just had a little bit too much of a good time. And it's like, oh, I like that. I like the way you guys think. You guys are amazing. I love it here. So, obviously, things are going great. You know, things are going perfectly. Well, not perfectly, but, you know, things are going as good as they can be. And now, I'm literally just waiting for this fucking pandemic to go away so I can get back, so I can find a fucking bar here in Colorado and get back to being Frosty again. I fucking need it, which is why I'm dyeing my hair now, because, like I said, kind of going through some personal stuff at the moment and kind of just feeling like, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, John, yeah, he's, you know, very cool to talk to. He's very cool to work with. He'll do a favor for you, but he's just not the long-term solution. That's what I've been kind of getting from people lately in almost every aspect. Like, I'll be having a personal conversation with somebody and they'll just ghost me. And it's really fucking frustrating and annoying. So it's like, okay, maybe John needs to go away. Maybe Frosty needs to come back. Maybe I just need to stop doing things for people like that because I'm sick and tired of being fucking left holding the bag. So it's really fucking annoying. I have $149,000. Almost $150,000. That's amazing. if I sold one of those crystal things, which I'm going to do. Actually, no, save those. So, cross that off because we did nothing for Thanksgiving. The dog festival is in 1 week. That's fine. Registration's in 6 days. We might be able to win. I don't know. We'll find out. So, everybody, I'm saying that's not going to happen next episode. So, in the next episode, we're going to talk about God knows what. And we're going to continue on with... You know, I got an idea. What? I got an amazing idea. What? We're gonna start trimming a little bit. Trimming? Yeah, you heard me. Okay, dope. Let's do it then. Alright, see you next time. Everybody, until next time, you all stay classy. Yeah!